All right, ladies and gentlemen. So CAT 2024 slot 2. The exam just concluded like 20 minutes back. So I have the first impressions of CAT 2024 slot 2. It is not very different from what we have seen in the slot 1. The general overview is that we had 68 questions overall. We had 68 questions as we saw in the first slot. 2 questions have been bumped up from the last year, right? Moderate to difficult overall. The paper was as good as you will have taken a good mock test. That's it. Not very difficult. In some cases, it is easier. The few questions are easier than what we have seen in the mock tests, right? So if you look at the VARC section, total number of 24 questions, VA and RC questions were not in order. A lot of students told me that few question sets started with summary, right? Summary and then reading comprehension questions, 4 passages, 4 questions each. Lot of inference based questions, as we can see. Lot of inference based questions. Students told me that the number of inference based questions have gone up, although the paragraphs were not very difficult to handle. However, the questions based on the paragraphs were a bit difficult to handle. A lot of inference based questions. I will call it moderate to difficult, not very difficult. The VARC stood as the highlight of the paper, right? One more notable change, which is not different from what happened in the morning, right? In the morning also, we did not have any parajumble question. This time also, we did not have any parajumble question. A lot of summary questions, a lot of para completion questions, summary questions as high as 4 questions, right? So overall, if you ask me the number of questions which you would have done and gotten, and you can expect safely a good percentile, 99 percentile, I think 12 to 13 definitely correct questions. That means if you have attempted 15, 16 questions and you are getting around 34 to 36 questions, I think you are looking at a 99 percentile in VRC section, right? So the question was not very difficult. You can easily, anybody who was getting more than 45, 40 marks in the mock paper, you can easily handle this section. No problem at all. Looking at the DLR was the most easy section to handle, because students who were not able to crack maybe 1 caselet in the mock test, they are doing 2 to 3 caselets, right? 3 case sets of 4 questions each, 2 sets of 5 questions each. One was based on bar graph, which was based out of averages. One was a bubble based set, which was particularly easy, but it was a new kind of set. So if you are able to make yourself comfortable, pretty easy. If you're not very comfortable, it will be a bit tricky. And 2 sets were focused on were based on ratings, right? Rating based, reasoning based sets, and one of them was a Sudoku based set. So I have not seen the question. But I've gotten reviews like this. So overall, students said that there were 2 sets which were easily doable. You can always go and solve 2 sets. And if you are pretty good at the DLR thing, then 3 caselet will not be an overall challenge. Overall, if you're solving 10 questions, definitely correct. That means 30 marks, you're looking at a 99 percentile in this particular section, right? And then the quants, I think a total of 22 questions, 6 to 7 questions out of arithmetic, out of which 4 to 5 were doable. Okay, this is a news. Like arithmetic questions have mellowed down, right? Focus on TST, averages, mixture, time and work, and profit and loss questions. Algebra, 2 questions more than what we saw in the last slot. Right, in the last slot we had 7 to 8. Here we have 8 to 10, out of which 2 to 3 were moderate, easy or moderate, which means they were doable. Geometry, 3 to 4 questions, mostly doable questions. That means out of 3 to 4 questions of geometry, you can easily crack 2 to 3 questions, easy. Number system, 2 to 3 questions, which in the slot 1, I think was less. So number system questions, 1 or 2 questions have gotten up in this particular section. Overall, 8 to 10 questions. If you're solving, like, if you're getting say 27 to say 29, 30 marks, you are looking at a 99 percentile. This is what I assume, right? Key observations, slight increase in the overall content of the slot 2. I'll see you in the analysis of the, or the first impression of the next slot, right? See you at 6 o'clock, right? That's all. Thank you so much. God bless you. bless you all.